Hello, I'm Denise. I'm a counter assistant at Pinhoe Pharmacy. Today I'm going to show you the three types of tests that we run here or we sell. We have free tests, which are our lateral flow test. We have antigen tests, which are for when you go on your holiday, and also PCR tests. So I'm going to run through with you the procedure of what we need to do. Right, the first test that I'm going to show you today is one that you can pick up with us in store. They're free to everybody. Anybody can use them, so we're allowed to give 4 at a time. You can also get them through the post. They are what we call a lateral flow test. So this is what we would call our bronze standard. As long as you do it, follow the instructions and the guide properly, then everything should be fine. You should get either a positive or a negative result. There is a really good guide step by step inside to show you what you need to do. Once you've done your test, you will need to wait for 30 minutes. When that 30 minutes is up, it will give you a result. So once you've got the result, you can go onto the gov.uk website to post your result on there. Alternately, if you don't use the internet, there is a telephone number within the booklet. And also, if you use the NHS app, on the NHS app, if you scroll right down to the bottom, there's a little tab you can press, which will allow you to put your result in there. So next we have the antigen test. The antigen test is something that you would use if you're going on holiday or you're coming home from holiday. You would need to try and check with your travel company who or where you need to do this. Sometimes you actually need to do them whilst you're away. We sell them in the pharmacy. Within the kit, you have a little device where you would do your test. So everything that you would need is a passport, some photo identification, which identifies you. You don't need to post this off. Once you have your test on here, your identification and your passport, then you would go to the address which is given and you will send a picture. They will have a look at that, check that everything's okay, and they will send your results through via email to you. And the last but not least is our PCR test. This is what we call the gold standard. So this is the one you would need to do before you go on your travels. Quite often you will find out from your travel airline, or you would go online onto the Medicspot website where they would give you full information of where you're going and what you need. So within this box, it's very simple. A lot of people do get worried when they come in and they see a box full of information. There's nothing scary about this. The registration is very straightforward. So as long as you've got this sheet, that's when you'll get your results. Okay, you need to register your email and everything online with this one. You have a full illustrated guide on what you need to do. Inside your box, you will find the packaging, a swab, and your solution. You would need to use your swab, and this would go to the back of your throat. So you would rub it on your tonsils, and then secondly, you need to put it up your nose and tilt it back. You need to rub inside your nose as well. Once you've done that, it breaks off, the end breaks off and goes into this test tube, which has the solution. The solution then goes into this bag. The rest of that would go into the bin, and your box would then be sealed. Once your box is sealed, we take it out to a bin outside into the shop where it would be picked up by a driver the same day. Once the driver has collected it, he takes it off to the lab. The lab then will look at your results. They'll send them to you via email, so whichever your preferred email address is that you've registered with, they'll send it to you via email, and it will be any time up to midnight on the following day. Again, this is the room which we would use for you to enable you to do your PCR test. You can use this room if there are 3 or 4 of you. We have another room which we enable you to use as well. We have sanitising and mirrors within the room to enable you to do your test. Once you've performed your test then will be sealed in the box, and we have a receptacle outside which it would be put in. It would be picked up by a delivery driver, it would go off to the lab, and then by midnight the following day you'll get your results. Have a happy holiday, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.